What is the significance, before we get on to the intricacies of the business and your outlook for the economy, what is the significance then of hitting this 100 million milestone? What does it tell us about production at the company and the demand that you're seeing?
It's a huge milestone for us here at Hero, and I believe also for India. 100 million customers, satisfied customers who have put their faith and trust in us is really big for us. Clearly, they want more and more of Hero bikes. Also, it talks about our manufacturing capabilities, our sales and marketing strengths. And this is the momentum we are now going to carry forward into the future for us.
Okay, how has the pandemic changed the way that you're prioritizing investments, the way that you're looking at the future and the future operations of the business?
Let me say that when the pandemic hit us all, we at Hero actually started thinking, strategizing, scenario building much before the lockdowns were brought in here in India. The top team was meeting every morning, which really gave us a huge amount of input, ideas, which we then converted into implementing them on the ground. As soon as the country opened, we were one of the first ones off the block. We started opening factories, we started opening dealerships, the customers started coming in, and we saw the results. We had a good festive season, we had a good third quarter, we had a fantastic month of October. Once again, that's the momentum we are carrying forward into the fourth quarter, which normally is good, but we want to make it even better. Of course, things have changed how we manufacture, how we put people next to each other in the factories. In spite of all of that, we've been going on increasing our production volumes, going on increasing our sales. You mentioned rural. Rural is a big market for us at Hero. Almost 50% of our sales come from the rural markets. And thanks to the government's push and the stimulus packages that went for the rural markets, it really helped us. And I'm expecting the same to come out of the union budget on the 1st of February again.
Pawan, you seem to have a pretty ambitious plan. You want to introduce 10 new products each year for the next 5 years. Give us a sense of what you're targeting, which customers you're targeting, which markets you're targeting, and what that would mean for your profit going forward.
I had talked about 10 new products, yes. Now, in these 10 new products, earlier we used to have half of them coming from the commuter segments and the rest half coming from scooters and the premium segments. Going forward, 2/3 of these new products will come from the premium and scooter. Clearly, there is a huge focus on premiumization of our products and also getting more market share in the scooter segments, both of which are really growing. Having said that, our bread and butter is the 110cc, 125cc, the commuter segment. And we are continuing to introduce newer models there and give more and more services to our customers. Clearly, as we go up the ladder in terms of bigger engines, bigger bikes, the margins surely are better there. Also, our latest partnership with Harley-Davidson, which I announced in October, is a clear indication that we are headed in that direction. We are already developing, we already have on our drawing boards middleweight bikes. We will keep on increasing the engine sizes.
Okay, Pawan, what are the opportunities then with electric scooters?
Well, electric for me is the way forward. At Hero, we've been working on electric for some time now. We are working on 3 different streams, 3 different verticals. The first one being our investment in a startup in Bangalore called Ather Energy, which is already in production and selling their scooters, very high-class scooters. Hero has a large equity in Ather Energy. there is development work going on in our own R&D in Jaipur, together with our R&D in Germany. Both of them are working very rigorously to put together our EV scooters and motorcycles. The third one being our internal startup, Hero Hatch. One of the projects there is an EV electric scooter come a three-wheeler, which we believe is going to be of very, very high utility. So all three working very fast to put, well, one is already there on the roads, the other two working very fast to put the products on the roads. As I said, that's the way forward, electric.
Okay, what are your priority markets outside of India? I'm just thinking particularly Southeast Asia, and how are you planning to execute in an environment where trade isn't particularly easy at this point?
Well, our priority markets for now are the African continent, Central and South America, where we now are in 40 markets. We've just about entering Mexico now, one of the biggest markets in Latin America. And we are putting a huge amount of focus in Nigeria, in Africa. Those are the big markets where we are going to be focusing. Having said that, out of the 40 markets, clearly we have now focused on about 8 markets where we really want to grow numbers, really want to grow volumes. Having said that, we will be looking across all these 40 markets and continue to build our brand there.
Pawan, Hero Motocorp has deep pockets. It has about $1 billion in cash. What do you intend to do with it?
Well, we do have investment plans. In February of 2020 at the Hero World 2020 in Jaipur, I had made announcements of investments going forward. You did mention, Tom mentioned the pandemic. We are re-looking at our investment plans, and we would be coming back with what we are going to do with that war chest and how we are going to spend our monies going forward.